So we're continuing on from AC 252 here with the PrattLast Associates database, and we've just done a bunch of work on the account manager table and added some things in, and now we're going to create a form. So I can select the account manager table here, but we're still going to go and hand create a form. I typically like using the wizards, the design wizard, form wizard would be great, but we're going to do it so you can see how, using the form design tab. Nothing showed up immediately on our form here. I'm going to go ahead and close the navigation pane so we have more room. Click on, you'll notice we have extra tabs up here. I'm going to click on Add Existing Fields, Form Design Tools, Design tab now because that's where we are. And then we're going to add some of these, let's see. We actually don't want the account, we want account manager. So I'm using the little expand and contract markers here. And we want to just get everything on the table. So I'm going to use my shift key and I'm going to select, at least, you know, I used this 5 minutes ago and it worked. Well, that's funny. Okay, so we're going to stick the account manager number on here. It doesn't matter exactly where we put them. We're going to arrange them later. There. I was able to use my shift key and select first name and last name, and I'll put them over here and see how nicely it held them together. However, I guess I do want first name above last name. It's what it shows in the book. So you can see how we can move things around, and it is keeping these, this is the name of the field, and this is where the information is actually going to go, and it keeps them lined up and together. The other thing we need is the phone number, start date, bonus rate. So I'm using my shift key, salary, PHR certification. So I'll just move these over here so that they are on the sheet, and we could move them around a little bit if we needed to. Again, just select one. Salary goes up here alongside first name. Phone number goes under last name. And so if you bring them all over, it makes it just a little quicker, I guess. Start date goes here under salary, and bonus rate is going here somewhere. And this goes down here. Now we're going to give ourselves a little more room. Let's go ahead and select first name here, and the salary field. I'm using my shift key to select these, and then the arrange tab, and then align and top, and I think it's going to have us do that with the others as well. Last name, bonus rate, start date, looks like. Anyhow, take a look at AC 254, and we want things to be lined up and equal vertical with size space here. So again, just to review, to select everything, you hold the shift key down and then use your mouse to click, go to align, and align the top of those cells. And I think that looks pretty good. And then the other part we want to do is select all of these fields and use size and space equal vertical. Okay, and we can also play around with that so you can get things to line up. You don't have to do it by hand because that is fiddly. So use your align buttons to get everything neatened up there, and it looks like this needs to probably move over a little bit, something like that. And then we need to put in our special skills field. So now we're on AC 255. Okay, we need to add a few more fields. So remember we were on the design tab, add existing fields. Let's put special skills in over here. You'll notice that the form automatically sized up, and special skills, that part is over here, so we want to move it on top. You'll notice I didn't grab the right, I need to grab that little gray box so that we can move over here. So, and we want to kind of line things up again, just since we're doing that. Grab that. Okay, and then I think we need, so the move handle is that little gray box there, so you can move them individually. We're going to stick the picture in here. And again, we want to move the picture spot over like that. We need to make the picture bigger because, heck, that's the whole reason we're making the form. So stretch it out, something like that. Let's try that. And we also need account notes in. So using these fields, we get to practice moving things around a little bit more independently. AC 257, we're going to put a color in. We get to pick this lovely gray color here on the back for the background. And we're going to add a title to our form. Again, on the Design tab, we have a title button right here. It's called Form 1 right now, but we will rename it to Account Manager Master Form. Since we have those relationships between two different tables that we've been talking about, we can add part of another form to this, part of another table to this form. So let's do that. We're going to do the subform, which is this icon. No, it's not. It's this icon. And then make sure that the Use Control Wizards button is selected. See how that's pink right there? Okay. And then we have this little icon here. And we're going to insert our subform. It pops up this. We're going to use existing tables and queries. And then the table that we're going to use is the account table. And we want total amount from this table. Again, I'm using that to select it. Oh, hang on. I was looking at the bottom line. We want account number, account name, and amount paid and current due on this one. We are going to choose our fields from a list. This is just telling us how the fields are going to be linked. Go next. This is why we use a wizard. Yay, we got our finish line. And this is going to be accounts of account manager. And then we are finished. And it puts in the information here. We can move the items in this subform just like we could move the items of the form up here. And we might need to, I think, might need to make this a little bigger. So oh, there we go. We don't want to have to scroll too much when we're viewing this form, so let's make sure it fits. Okay, looks like everything's showing there, so let's go ahead and save because we've done quite a bit of work. And we're going to name our form. And then we can view it in the other, the form view, so you can see what it looks like. And we can go look at all of them. So we've set that up. So there's Haiti Rivera, and then you can see your others as well are right there. And it looks like we have one account manager who has no accounts. And you're up to AC 262. And you're going to just do a little tweaking with the forms there, and you will be done when you get to AC 279, it looks like. Good luck.